G'day guys, welcome back to another Life of Corey J video. Today, myself and Toby from #HowToBush are doing a camp that we've been trying to do for a good while now. We are hiking down to a spot on the Grose River. So come along for the ride and I hope you enjoy it because I hate walking.
Sorry?
Yours is attached to the front of you.
But it makes the same noise.
Yeah.
We both slipped at the same time.
If it looks like we're both really sweaty, it's because we are. We somehow managed to pick a weekend that wasn't raining but was 36 degrees. The walk down really isn't too bad. It's just pretty steep, so you take the little steps and try not to fall down. These clips of us walking down to the Grose River are pretty condensed. It took us on the way down probably about an hour, and then to get back up the next day, probably about an hour and a half.
That river has never looked so good, eh?
No, it hasn't. Mostly because I've never seen it.
For me instead of just sending it down.
Hey?
Surprised you're waiting for me instead of just sending it down there.
I was hoping you'd fall down the hill and I'd get it on video.
No, I was hoping you'd fall down the hill.
Who needs enemies when you got mates like us?
By this point, we're both pretty damn tired and sweaty, so that water looks pretty inviting, so we both went in for a dip.
This is the peak male athletic form and there ain't a goddamn thing you can do about it. Yeah, just some real soft bits. Give me your venture crocs on. It's hot. It's not refreshing at all. I have amassed quite a collection of rocks inside my crocs. There are more rocks in my crocs than toes.
What an absolute gorgeous spot. Considering this is only about a 45-minute drive from Penrith, this is just the best.
That's where we're camping. Up there.
Just did a cute little time lapse here of Tobes and us swimming around because it was 36 degrees and we were just way too hot and that water was way too good. Here I am just going for a bit of a stroll up the river. So that's a cool looking tree, so chuck the camera under the water and yeah, even cooler underwater. How cool's that? Would you look at that boulder? That is a nice boulder. Wow. Sorry about the audio here, guys. The microphone in the camera must have had some water in it when I come out of the water there, and it sort of muffled the audio a bit. But later on in the video, it does get fixed when I fall over and knock the camera on the ground.
Imagine running into you out here. Ricky, how about that? What a joker, eh? People diss Crocs, but they've got me this far, so they can't be all bad. And these aren't even my adventure Crocs, these are just my regular Crocs. Look at the pot, call the kettle black. Go buddy. Come on mate. Wow. Yeah, I've seen somebody let this silly goose on the loose. Waterfall down here. Camera don't have any more zoom, unfortunately. Looks pretty sick, bro. Now, downside. I'm dripping wet in Crocs and I have to go back that way. If I speed this up, do you reckon I'll look like Bruce Lee going like, oh! I'm really not sure. Here. Up here. In case you're wondering, my tongue is out. Parkour! For my kids, you'll get that reference. We walk around everywhere jumping off shit going, parkour! If you're not my kids, you won't get that reference. Just like that, we're back at camp. Bye! It is now the next day, and that means that we have this horrendous uphill walk to do with a 15 kilo pack on. And to say that I wasn't looking forward to it would be a humongous understatement. Toby's laughing because he's done this uphill walk and I haven't, and he knows that I'm going to die. That is not raindrops you're seeing, that is my sweat. I am dying. So I thought I'd leave this little bit in here and you can just watch me die too. What a lovely spot for a sit down. In case you're wondering, no, I don't hike a lot, and yes, I sit down for work. At least it's pretty flat from here to the car.
Ollie. We're at about 20 k's, just
About
over
3
k's from camp. I'll have a look, I'll put it in the corner here or something what the elevation gain was, because that was quite a like getting up that.
Oh yeah. Very steep.
But we've made it, we didn't die, so we're doing something right, eh?
I don't think I've ever been so happy to see a Pajero in my life. I was so buggered. But I think that's the end of the video, guys. Thanks for coming along, and I hope you enjoyed it. Keep your eyes peeled for the next one.